All right, we're gonna get started. So today, for beginning with, for our first warm-up exercise, I'm gonna show you, it's gonna be a wide reverse lunge with an opposite ankle touch. So kind of pay attention here to what we're doing. So if you just stand and take your right foot straight back, like you're gonna go into a reverse lunge, but then take that right foot, step it out to your right, like another foot. That's where I want your foot to end up when you reverse lunge. So you're going to stand and then step back kind of off to the side. And when you step back off to the side, point your foot to the right. So it's going to be like a wide reverse lunge, point your foot to the right, and then you're going to take that left hand, tap that ankle, and then come back to standing. So right foot is back, point that foot to the right, and touch that back ankle with the left hand. All right. So it's just kind of like a wider reverse lunge, and the foot is pointed out to the side instead of just pointed like it normally would be for a reverse lunge. And we'll do this for the same side for a little bit, and then we'll get started on the other side. Okay, this morning's warm-up question is there a service or a product that you love so much that you would happily be that company's spokesperson? I brought a little prop with me today. This is my answer. Got my Bosu ball. I really love this thing. I work on it with my clients all the time. It's so versatile. So yeah, I love it so much. I would definitely be their spokesperson. All right, let's switch sides. So now you're going to take your left foot back into the side a little bit and point that left foot to the wall at your left and touch it with your right hand to left ankle as you step back. Okay, Catherine, anything you'd be a spokesperson for? Hey, that's great. All right, what about you, Liz and Jill? Anything you would be spokespeople for? There you go. It sounds great. Hey, that's great. I just love. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take a light band and go into a slow squat. So probably your lightest band is fine for this one. And we're going to take it right above the knees. Okay. So we're going to go into a slow squat, and all I want, the whole purpose of this band is to just kind of give you something to push out against, to kind of force your knees apart a little bit. So just feel that tension on the band as you go down and fight against what it's trying to do, which is push your knees together. So kind of fight against that by pushing your knees apart a little bit as you squat down. Okay, Becky, anything you would be a spokesperson for? Just wine in general. There you go. Good one. What about you, Christine? Is there anything you'd be a spokesperson for? Oh, that sounds like a good resource for all the fur parents here on the screen. So yeah, check your email. I'll write that down again so everybody knows. Okay, What about you, Christy? Anything you'd be a spokesperson for? Two. What about you, Lorena? Anything you'd be a spokesperson for? Sounds like a good discovery. All right, so we're going to go into one more warm-up exercise before we get started here. Loving these answers, by the way. This is a fun one. Okay, so our next and last warm-up exercise is going to be helping us warm up our calves a little bit and hip flexors. So we're going to go into 3 ankle pumps. So that just means rising up on your toes, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, well, 3 on each side. So I guess you count to 6 for the elbow to knee. And then we'll just go back into 3 heel raises. So just keep going back and forth like that. Okay. So 3 heel raises and then 3 on each side for those elbows to knee. Okay. All right. Patience and Beth, any products or services that you love so much that you would be spokespeople for the company? Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Okay. All right, so we're just going to keep going here for another few seconds and then we'll get started on our workout. Today is called Give Me Another 20. So that refers to each block of work has an exercise that increases by 20 seconds each time around. All right, so let's take it off here for the first one. So there's 7 blocks. Each block is about a little less than 4 minutes long. Each block has 2 exercises. The first one is the one that keeps increasing by 20-second intervals each time around. And then the second exercise stays at 30 seconds each time around. So we are going to start the first block. The 2 exercises we're doing is squatting to opposite ankle touch. You're just going to squat and then touch the ankle of your opposite foot. So right hand to left ankle, left hand to right ankle. So we'll do that. The second exercise is fast feet. So a little bit of a crouch going on and then just fast feet as fast as you can, like you're on hot coals. So we're going to start off here. And like I said, that first exercise will be the one that increases by 20-second intervals. And the second one, the fast feet, will stay at 30-second intervals each time. So starting at the squat to opposite ankle touch, we're going to start there just for 20 seconds and go. So today is definitely a cardio focus. So to get the maximum benefit out of that, you're just working as fast as you can to get your heart rate up a little bit with these exercises. And now we're going to go into fast feet in 3, 2, and fast feet. So this is for 30 seconds here. So we alternate between these 2 exercises until we get to a minute on the first one. And then we'll move on to the next block. All right. Less than 10 here. Keep going with those fast feet. Hot coals, hot coals. And now we're back to the squat and opposite ankle touch. So now we're into 40 seconds for this one. It was 20 last time, 40 this time, 60 seconds next time we get to it. Okay, we're looking good. We're to keep your core tight when you're squatting. It's gonna keep your posture good, keep your back safe. Okay, we're doing good. And 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take it into fast feet. Let's go. Okay, keep it up. 10 seconds to go. Final round is coming up next. Got a minute for squats and then 30 seconds of fast feet. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 1 minute of squatting to opposite ankle touch. Okay, looking good, everyone. Keep it up. We are halfway through, 30 more seconds. All right, almost there, final 15. Doing great. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we've got fast feet and then we got a little break. All right, let's go, fast feet. 30 seconds here. All right, last 10, keep it moving. Those coals are hot. All right, and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's take a little break before we get started on our next round. So we'll take just a minute to catch our breaths, and then we have the same structure for the rest of the blocks, 2 exercises that we go back and forth between. So grab your drink of water. Okay. Oh, I do love having all of you on the big screen to see all your faces clearly. Looks like everyone combed their hair this morning. Good on you. It's not even 7:30 yet. All right, so next 2 exercises, simple. We are going to do the one that we first warmed up with. So that's where you're taking that reverse lunge, but then you take your foot out to the side a little bit, point that toe away from you. So you're coming out, coming back, touching that ankle, and then standing up. So from this view, out and standing up. So we're going to be alternating sides with that. And then we'll be doing skaters for the 30-second interval where you're just going back and forth for 30 seconds. All right, so we're going to get started here in about 5 seconds. So we'll get in position for your wide reverse lunge ankle touch here. And 3, 2, and touch. 3, 2, and now we're going into skaters. All right. This one's a really cool one to watch on the screen because it's like a lot of you are in sync. You don't realize it, you know, you're not trying to do it, but it's pretty cool to see everybody kind of like swooshing back and forth like a wave at the same time. 3, 2, 1. And now we're going back into that wide reverse lunge with that ankle tap. So when you step back, try to keep the foot that's in front of you really straight. Get that nice stretch in through that inner thigh. Okay, less than 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, and now we're into those skaters. Let's do it. And for the skaters, if you're looking for a little extra challenge, just lower your hips to the ground a little bit. Crouch down a little bit more, and that's gonna fire up those thighs. Okay, 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, last time on those wide reverse lunge with the ankle touch. 1 minute here, and we're going. Okay, halfway there. Keep moving. Got this. All right, coming up on our final 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, and let's skate. Last time we get to skate together today, let's make it a good group skate. Okay, final 10 seconds, here we come. 3, 2, and 1. And just like that, we have worked through another block. So we're gonna rest for a minute before we get started on the next one. Okay, so the next 2 exercises should be familiar to everyone. We'll be doing plank jacks. That's the exercise that'll be increasing by 20 seconds each round. And then the exercise that will stay the same 30 seconds is going to be your star squats. So star squats, as a reminder, you are either coming up on your toes like this, tippy toes, hands in the air, or you're actually doing this kind of thing, whichever motion feels best to you. And then plank jacks, I think we all know those, but you can feel free to do them on your chair like this, hopping in and out, or stepping in and out with your toes. Same thing applies for the mat. If stepping in and out feels better, or you want to challenge yourself to start with like hopping in and out for the first 10 seconds or so, and then go like switch to stepping in and out, that would work as well. So whatever flavor appeals to you this morning, but we're going to get started here with our plank jacks. So get in position, however you like to do that. And we're starting in 3, 2, and we're plank jacking. Okay, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Up for some star squats. Show me your stars. And we're off. 30 seconds here. right, keep it up. Final 10. And 3, 2, and we're back to plank jacks. 40 seconds this time. Going in 3, 2, and off. So it's important, even though your feet and legs are moving in and out, to keep your core just as tight as if you were doing a plank that you weren't moving those legs in and out. So still focus a lot on that core tension. Final 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, and now we are star jumping, star squatting. So the legs get very tired with this one, as you can feel, constant leg movement. So remember what I said with those plank jacks. Start out however feels most challenging, and then move on to the version that just allows you to keep moving, because that's what it's all about. Just keeping moving. All right, 1 minute of plank jack starts now. You can do it. I know those legs are burning. And we are halfway through, almost there, almost to the break. Come on, you've got this. Only 15 seconds to go. Less than 10. And 3, 2, and 1. Oh my. Here we go. 30 seconds until we get a rest. Let's do it. Star squats. Halfway. Almost there. Keep it up. Keep moving. And 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Tough block. You made it. All right, let's take a minute. Make sure you drink your water. All right, so next up, the exercise that will be increasing by 20 seconds is a Cossack squat. So we're gonna do them all on one side for half the interval and all on the other side for half the other half of the interval. So start out with a little bit wider than hip width stance. And the one leg stays straight, toe comes up towards the ceiling, and you go for a squat down on the other leg. So it looks like this. And we'll be doing that half the interval on one, half the interval on the other. Then the constant exercise that stays for 30 seconds is going to be your mountain climbers. So whatever version you would like to do of that, slow, fast, whatever works for you this morning, chair or mat, we'll do it. So let's get started here. Just a second. All right. And we're going in 3, 2, and let's go for those squats. Just pick a side to start on, and then we'll switch to the other side. So that leg that stays out straight, you end up kind of feeling like a stretch through the middle. Switch sides, through the middle inner thigh there when you do this stretch, or squat rather. Okay, 3, 2, and now we're doing mountain climbers for 30 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to those Cossack squats. Little wide stance and pick a side, go. So now we're doing 20 seconds on each side here. Okay, keep it up and switch sides. Okay, you are doing good. And 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds on the mountain climbers here. This is our constant exercise, always staying at 30 throughout the block. All right, less than 10 seconds, keep moving. Three, 2, and 1. Last time for the Cossack squats, 30 seconds on each side now, and we are going. Pick a side and go. So with any squat, even with these, your first movement is really sticking your butt out far behind you. So try to make sure your chest is staying up tall. You're not leaning over too far, and you're really sticking your butt out behind you. And switch sides, other side. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of mountain climbers, and then we rest. Let's go. All right, keep it up. Only a few seconds to go. And 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay. Well, let's rest for a minute here. So we're going to use our chair next. We'll be doing split squats, and we're not going to do a lot of them, even though we'll be going faster. That is going to be the exercise that we add 20 seconds to each round. So you'll just do a couple on one leg before you have to switch to the other. But interestingly enough, we are going to return to those at the end of the workout for a different little workout before we're done, because next week is the fitness assessment again already for our 8th workout of the month. And if you remember, we have those split squats in the fitness assessment. So give me a little practice today before we get to that. But the chair split squats, you're taking that one foot back on the chair and other foot is forward, going down into that squat. And you're trying to get that front leg as close, that thigh as close to parallel to the ground as you can, and stand back up straight. Other exercise is going to be just a kind of a skip in place with a high knee. So however high your knees are going this morning is fine, but you want to be just kind of skipping in place, bringing your knee up as high as you can. That's going to be our 30-second constant exercise that we're doing for the other part of the workout. So we are going to get started here in just a second with our chair squats. So pick a leg, any leg. We're going to do that for 10 seconds and switch. So go. And switch. So let's try for this block of work to do our split squats as fast as we can. All right, and now we are going to those high knee skips and go. When we get to these again, the split squats at the end of the workout, that'll be our kind of slow, controlled way of doing it then. But for this portion, let's work fast through them, get as many in as we can, and the intervals that we have. And you're all doing great. Keep it up. Okay. High knee skips are done in 3, 2, 1. Back to the chair. Pick a leg. 20 seconds on each leg, and we are going up and down as quickly as you can. Get in as many as you can before we switch. And 3, 2, and switch. If you're having a problem with balance here, check something in the distance in front of you, something small like a keyhole in the door, and just focus on that the whole time you're going up and down. 3, 2, 1, and that'll help you with your balance. Skipping with the high knees, and go. All right, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to the chair. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side now. And we're going, and 3, 2, and up and down. Okay, got this. Keep going. There's a few more seconds left on this side. And we are switching, other leg. All right, just keep moving. Whatever pace you have is good for you. You're doing good things for yourself this morning. Starting your day right. Thank you. Oh, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, okay. High knees, and then we get a rest, 30 seconds, and we're going. Skip or just step with a high knee. Whatever your body has this morning. All right. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's rest for another minute here. And we're going to get the chair again for the next round, but different exercises. So we're going to be alternating step ups for our first exercise that increases by 20 each round. And you know those well. You're just stepping, making sure you do a complete stand up at the end though. You want to come up just a little bit and then come down. It is important to kind of fully extend those legs, stand up nice and tall, push the hips forward, and then kind of stand back down. Then the constant 30-second exercise we'll be doing in between is scissor jacks. You can either step like this, or if you feel like hopping, you can just boom, hop like that. Opposite arm and leg moving at the same time. Okay, so get your chair one last time to be friends with your chair. We are going to do split squats later, so it's really not the last time, but for these blocks it is. Okay, and we're stepping up for 20 seconds and go. Just alternate legs here. Three, two, one, scissor jacks. Okay. Looking good. 15 seconds to go. Three, two, and we're back to the chair for 40 to go. All right, halfway there already. Keep moving. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, scissor jacks and go. 30 seconds here. Okay. Keep it up. All right. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this is it. Last time with the step ups. 1 minute of work. Here we go. 3, 2, and start it up. Stand all the way tall at the end of each step here. Okay. Just keep moving. Doing great work this morning. Keep it up. 30 seconds to go. We only have one more block of this style cardio work left after this. I think you're gonna like the next one, it's fun. All right, 10 seconds to go, where we have our last 30 seconds of scissor jacks. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do our scissor jacks and go. Last 10 seconds. Keep moving. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right, take a break. You've earned it. Rest for a minute here. Okay. Like I said, the next one, I think it's a little bit fun. You can be the judge. But we're gonna do a little hopscotch. So Take it back a few decades to when you had the chalk on the sidewalk doing your hopscotch. So what did you do? One leg at a time, right? And then two, and then the other leg in front, and then two, right? So we're gonna start as far back in your room, whatever space you have as you can. We're gonna go right leg, hop, left leg, hop, right leg, hop. And then when you've advanced as far forward as you can, just do the same thing backwards. Okay, so that'll be the exercise we do, increasing 20-second intervals. The exercise that stays at 30 seconds is just gonna be 3 to the right, 3 to the left. So a little side shuffle. All right, so let's get started with some hopscotch. Okay, so let's get in your starting position and go. Left foot and then right foot. And you can also, if hopping is not your bag this morning, you can easily just do like a fast step with these too. So left foot, hop out with the both, right, and then land on the right foot. Anyone feel like they're in grade school right now? Taking it back. 3, 2, and 1, side shuffle. 3 to the right, 3 to the left, 3 to the right, and 3 to the left. Keep as low as you can for this. A bit of a crouch goes a long way. And we're going back to hopscotch in 3, 2, 1. Now we've got 40 seconds of work. Okay, halfway. Final 10 seconds. Keep moving. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's get into our side shuffle. And 3 to the right, 3 to the left. Okay, 15 seconds left. Got a full minute of hopscotch coming up here. And 3, 2, and 1. Last time for your hopscotch. Give it your best. Listen up. I have the worst joke you've ever heard to help you get through this minute. What did the defending champion say when he lost at the World Hopscotch Championships? He said, well, I guess it's back to square one. Wah, wah. Here we go. Over halfway done. Keep it up. Last 15 seconds. Keep it up. You are doing great. Moving through. Almost there. And we're done in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Whew, can you believe that? We only have a few minutes left in our workout today. So as promised, we're gonna hit the split squat one more time and have a little core work in between. So grab your light band. What we're gonna do is put it around our ankles for a 45-second plank hip abduction. You don't have to start yet. Take a break, get a breather. But we'll be doing, I'll just show you, forearm plank and slowly taking one foot out to either side. That'll be 45 seconds. We're only doing that once. And then we're gonna just finish off on the chair, one time each leg, 45-second intervals for slow split leg squats on the chair to get ready for next week. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get started in just a couple seconds here. So put that light band around your ankles and head to your chair or your mat, wherever you like to do planks. And we're getting started here in 3, 2, and let's go. Out to the side. You can also do a plank on the knees here too, and just step those legs out to the side. That might feel better for some of you. And if it does, that's what you should do. All right. Coming up on the last 15 seconds already here. Keep moving. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take your band off your legs. And as promised, we are headed to the chair. This time, not encouraging you to go as fast as you can. I'm encouraging you to go as slow as you can. Working that strength component for the split squats. 45 seconds here. So if you go slow, you'll probably get less than 10 in. But let's start. Pick a leg to stand and put back. And we're starting here in 3, 2, and slowly up and down. Just 45 seconds here. We're only doing this once on each leg. And then we are done. We're gonna stretch after this. And my, oh my, I don't know about you, but I feel like my legs could use a stretch. Maybe it's because I did this workout yesterday as well, but I'm feeling it. Whew. All right, 15 seconds to go. Easy, nice and slow here. Standing up all the way tall after each squat. 3, 2, and switch legs. Okay. And we're going in 3, 2, and down. All right, keep it up. Ooh. Got this, only 20 more seconds to go. So close. Less than 10. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, great job, everyone. Great job. Okay, so let's go to the mat for our first stretch. I'm gonna just invite you to lay down. How about that? So grab your left knee, pull it in towards your chest, and then kind of pull that left knee over to the right side of the mat. So once you do that, you kind of get that back of the leg hip combo stretch feeling back there, which my, oh my, with those step ups and every other leg exercise we did today, should feel pretty good to you. Feels good to me. All right. Okay. And let's take it to the other leg. So straighten out your left leg, grab around your right knee, pull it into your chest, and then kind of pull that right knee over towards the left side of the mat to get into that hip area stretch. All right, our next fit camp is going to be Thursday, as you know, but what you don't know is it's going to be another scavenger hunt based workout. So going to be a little, I've picked the exercises, but you pick them ultimately in the end kind of thing. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be based around colors. That's all I'm going to reveal right now. You'll have to come Thursday to find out the rest. And it's going to be a strength focused workout. I don't have any cardio exercises in for Thursday. It's going to be all strength. So you can look forward to that if you like. Okay, so now we're going to sit up on the mat. We need to get the front of the thighs. So we're going to step forward with the left leg, keep that right knee back. If this is enough of a stretch, you can stay like this, or you can kind of rock your body forward and get more of a stretch in that right leg. Let's also reach our fingertips up to the ceiling. So elongating that stretch through the torso and into the shoulders. Deep breath, feel that stretch. And I don't know if you saw in the email, you probably did, but we are doing a virtual happy hour. So I will send out some details about that and what we're going to do and time-wise and everything. It's going to be 6 p.m. on Thursday next week. That's the 29th. Switch legs, right leg in front, left leg back. And take those fingertips and stretch them to the ceiling again. Rock forward for a good stretch in that left hip there. And we've got one more stretch. With all the hopping and the jumping today, you guessed it, we're going to take a minute for the calves. So just find a wall or something that you can brace your hands on. And then you're going to take one leg back, keep it straight. Other leg is forward. And that leg that's behind you, plant that heel. Keep that heel in contact with the ground as you lean your body forward. And that'll give you a nice stretching sensation through that left calf muscle or whichever leg you've chosen to put behind you. And we're going to hang out there for a second before we switch to the other side. And other leg back. Plant that heel. Lean your body forward to get that stretch up the back of that calf muscle. And that's it. We've done it. Thank you everyone for coming this morning. Had a great time with you and enjoy the rest of your day.